Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Monday. Obviously no work for me this week, it's half term, so a few more live streams. Me and Paul hopefully going to get together, do a podcast tomorrow, around about 10, 11. Obviously he works like sort of late nights now, so he's free during the day, and it's nice that I'm off this week so we can get together and do a pod. How are you all feeling? How are you all feeling after that? I bet there's a few sore heads this morning, I've got to say. Yeah, I bet there's some really sore heads, but some happy heads as well, you know. For all you that have got work today, and if any of you do work with the Spurs fans, please rub it in. Please rub it in. All I see on the BBC comments, so obviously I read the match report, and then you read like the comments, it's so full of salty Tottenham fans just saying West Ham part of the bus, and you know it's easy to win when you put 11 men behind the ball, which, you know, wasn't the case. It really wasn't the case. You know, we set up well, we defended when we needed to defend, and we tried to get forward when we could. It always baffles me when managers say that though, you know, oh, you know, 11 men behind the ball, made it hard for us to do anything. What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just go gun-ho, leave loads of gaps and let you score goals? You know, it just baffles me when a manager says that. How about West Ham were really well organised, really tough to break down, it was good on the counter-attack, and probably just about the best team won that yesterday. They didn't have a shot on goal. I wasn't scared of this game anyway. I wasn't. You know, the only thing that was there was the obviously West Ham Tottenham nerves, because both teams, you know, step it up and take it that little bit more seriously. But like a few people pointed out, and I see it myself in the Newcastle game. You know, I think people got a little bit hyped on that you know, that they did well in that atmosphere of Newcastle being so. Let's not forget, Newcastle are not that good at the moment. No disrespect to me mate Sam, like he will admit it, you know, they're not that great at the moment. They got a good point the other day from a great goal from Wilson, but let's not kid ourselves. You know, they didn't beat a great team. They really didn't, and they've not looked that great. You know, they lost the Batiz, 11 changes. This is a rested team apparently. You know, and we were still able to, you know, do a job on them. And thankfully as well, Manchester United lost really convincingly to Liverpool. Anyone who watched that game was an absolute masterclass from Liverpool. So that keeps us in fourth, which, you know, is brilliant. Apparently it's David Moyes' best start since his Everton days. I think it was the 03-04 season, where Everton did finish fourth that year. Obviously, unfortunately they went out in the qualifying round of the Champions League, and then obviously I think they went out again in the qualifying round of the what was at the time I think the UEFA Cup. So let's hope that I'd love to qualify for the Champions League, but let's not hope for a repeat of, you know, his exploits with Everton, where, you know, they just didn't get to the group stage. But I tell you what, I such enjoy watching West Ham play at the moment. Like who wouldn't enjoy watching the team play? We're capable of beating anyone. Our first 11, if it stays fit, is amazing. Ben Johnson as well. How good was Ben Johnson yesterday? Listen, this guy, you know, stepped in for Soufal. You know, players have to take their chance, and thankfully he has. You know, he stepped up. I thought he was brilliant running down that wing yesterday. Dealt with Son, you know, a difficult player. We know he's a difficult player. Didn't really give him much trouble, did he? And he offered an attacking threat as well. What more could you hope for? Obviously we played Manchester City on a Wednesday night. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. Let's not kid ourselves. Their B team could beat most A teams in the world. You know, when you can afford to have 200 million on the bench, and you've got players like Sterling that are chomping at the bits to be playing more football, who probably will start that game. It's not going to be easy. We'll go into that a bit more later in the week. But yeah, just enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. Listen, we're fourth in the league. We're top of our Europa League group. What more could you want as a West Ham fan? Seriously. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much as always. Hit the subscribe button, help us out. Till next time, come your own, keep believing. Let's go.